Music soothes, excites, grieves, and inspires. Every nation seeks to express itself to the world, and music is a most entrancing way to communicate the culture inherited from one's ancestors. Of course, ethnic music emerges from the instruments devised by that culture. And while there are not so many skillful instrument makers left in Azerbaijan, one who maintains a family tradition of innovation is Musa Yagubov. In fact, Musa's way of continuing his grandfather's legacy was to create an ensemble he called Bard Folklore, who played a total of 17 musical instruments, all made by himself. One of these was an arganum, a medieval stringed instrument whose rebirth was a lengthy process. Then he invented new ones, among them a double-necked kamancha, a bowed string instrument. The luthier explains the innovative features of this kamancha.
The advantage of a double-neck kamancho is that one neck is soprano, the other is bass. An ordinary kamancho has 4 strings, but this one has 8. The 2 necks are attached to a single body. The good thing about this instrument is that if you're playing live on air, and there are 2 singers performing in different tones, both can be accompanied by the same instrument. Airtime is limited, and there's no opportunity to change the tuning. One can sing soprano, while the other sings bass.
He was struck later by another unusual idea and made a type of kamancha that was absolutely unique, even to Azerbaijan.
After the double-neck kamancha, I made the new one. One day, I found a dead turtle. I thought I could make something with it. I took it back and I worked on it. I made changes to the neck of the instrument, cleaned the shell, and made a kamancha from it. I called it a turtle shell kamancha. It has a nice sound. The difference in sound is that when a kamancha is played, it can be heard 10 meters away. But when the turtle shell kamancha is played, it is heard 20 meters away. Its sound is louder, but otherwise, it's similar to that of an ordinary kamancha.
Another of the instruments made by this master craftsman is a tar, a long-necked plucked relative of the guitar, which is an integral part of our national music, mugam. The Azerbaijani tar is included in the UNESCO representative list of intangible cultural heritage. Musa makes a tar distinguished for its excellent technical and dynamic abilities. In his enthusiasm, he makes no secret of the materials he uses and the stages they go through.
Mulberry wood is used in making the body of the tar. The sunny side of the tree produces the best wood. Shaded wood is not suitable. The neck, headstock, and pegs are made of walnut. The pegs can be made of either walnut or pear wood. Both are fine. Firstly, we take the block and shape it into a square. After shaping the surface, we place it on a template, mark it, and then start carving. We use a scraper and mallet, and we start by shaving the other side. We carve it into tar shape and wait for it to dry out. It can take 3, 4, or 5 years to dry. After drying, we smooth the body with a file. When we finish shaving the body, we start to make the neck. Then we put the neck, headstock, and body together. We have to make sure it's all straight. In the last stage, we string and tune it. The tar is ready.
For Musa, a craftsman must be able to play the instrument he makes.
If someone can't play an instrument he makes, then he's no master. There are aspects of playing that he must know. He should be able to play so that he can remove any irregularities.
Musa's main aim is to keep this craft alive for many years. His son continues his path. At the same time, he teaches tar.
Future generations should know that these are our national instruments. This craft should not be lost. All these national instruments belong to Azerbaijan. They were passed down from our ancestors. We also want to hand them down from generation to generation.